Hello YouTube. So it's been quite some time since I made my last video. I've been building bikes on and off, but I just haven't had the chance to make any videos. So I figured, it might be time. I just finished this new bike. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So this is a 2007 Kawasaki Ninja 250. I picked up, it wasn't running. It had been sitting for a while. It had actually been dropped, and the previous owner just let it sit for a couple of years. So it wasn't running when I got it. So I got it. I went through the engine completely. I redid the valves, did the carbs, cleaned out the gas tank. The gas tank was horrible inside, so I cleaned out the gas tank, cleaned the carbs, retuned the carbs. I modified the jets a little bit and opened up the airbox a little to make it run a lot better. It runs great. The engine is solid. And then I did a cafe scrambler conversion. So I'm just going to go over a couple of things that I did to the bike and leave comments. Let me know what you think about it. So I kept the stock gas tank. Just took up the fairings. Actually, it didn't have any fairings, but I kept the stock gas tank. What I did in the back was I did chop the rear frame, but I did keep the full seat this time. I didn't chop it halfway on my last build. I actually chopped the seat right about here. But on this one, I kept the full seat, but I did remove the rear pegs, so it's basically a single rider bike. I did modify the frame in the back, cut the rear, did a modification, put a little LED tail light. This one also has integrated indicators in there, but I also have these indicators on the side that kind of look good on the Scrambler look. On this side, basically it's pretty much a stock bike other than the rear frame modification. I took out the frame right about here on the bottom as well, but I've made sure that it's structurally sound, so everything is solid. It doesn't move anywhere. In the front is where I did a lot of other modifications. I took out the clip-ons, put these pro taper risers, and a dirt bike handlebar. I really like how they sit. It kind of gives it a little aggressive look, but at the same time it's a lot easy to handle. I did a conversion on the speedometer. All the lights work on this thing. Same thing in the front. I've got the Scrambler headlight, Scrambler style blinkers, and I actually lowered the front just a little bit. I think it's lowered about a 1/4 inch. I just raised the trees right here. It rides really well. I was able to keep the stock brake lines. I was afraid that most of the times when you change the handlebars, you have to replace the brake lines because you probably need a little longer one. But I was able to keep the stock one. Worked perfect. What I also did was I modified the front fender. I think it came out really well. This is a stock front fender, and I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got a little gap over here from the wheel, and I think it gives it a nice off-road kind of feel to it, and that's kind of what I was going for. So I used the stock mounts, and I just modified the stock fender. Used everything that on the fender is stock, but I think it came out really well. So here's a full shot of the bike. Let me know what you think. I will also put a link to my other build that I did some time back. Let me know what you think, which ones you like better, what would you like to see more of. I'm actually working on a CB900C right now. That's going to be my next project, so as soon as I have that done, I will get a video on that. And as far as the rear view mirror, I only have the left side installed on it yet, because I've just been riding it around in town, seeing how it rides. But I do have I've got both side mirrors ordered for this thing, so as soon as they're here, they'll get back on the bike as well. So yeah, I mean, it's a fun little project. Runs great. It's a fun bike, and I'm really debating if I should sell this one or not. Thanks for watching. Leave me your comments and let me know what you think. Bye.